What's going on, guys? It's Deathmonk here. Today we're going to be talking about some rather interesting information concerning the next season, or the OG season of Chapter 2, which is going to be kicking off from what we understand between November 1st and November 2nd time frame. Now, as you guys can see from Fortnite's official Twitter or X account, basically as you guys can see we've got like a repeat symbol and a shuffle symbol emoted onto their Twitter post there. So this suggests that Reload, which is one of the Fortnite's brand new modes, is going to be getting shuffled, if that makes sense. So most people will probably be aware that Fortnite Reload currently has the parts of the Chapter 1 map. Now this specific tweet suggests, because the next season is going to be primarily Chapter 2 based, it wouldn't make sense, technically speaking, if there's a Chapter 2 Reload map and a full-on Chapter 2 Reload Fortnite Battle Royale map. So basically what it seems that they're going to be doing is they're going to be taking parts of the original Chapter 2 map, from what we understand, placing that as an additional map to Fortnite Reload, and they're probably going to do something similar to Warzone with how they cycle their resurgence maps for Warzone. So whether it be like, you know, Rebirth Island, Ashika Island, Yali, etc, 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 and they're going to be consistently cycling, maybe 15, maybe every 30 minutes or so. So that is really interesting. So as you guys can see, they put out their initial tweet, then somebody called Ian Zitz said Reload rotation map, and they've responded with the googly eyes emoji. This means we're getting 2 maps in Reload shuffling throughout the day, and they're putting the thinking, or basically bad, it might be the shh emote. So that's it could potentially be happening here. So what know you guys' be some thoughts of that? Let me know in the comments box down below. Now, just before I go on to the new season, which is going to be starting very, very soon, most of you guys will probably be aware there's going to be a live event that's going to be going down November 1st, which is codenamed Kiln. And it is confirmed to have its own playlist, which is actually does make actual sense with concerns to everybody getting eliminated, including me, during the Doctor Doom event that we recently had on the Fortnite map. So, as you guys can see, that is more or less confirmed to happen. Now, recently there was talk about some recent items, if you will, that were given to certain Fortnite content creators. Specifically Ryakun. Now, I did previously cover this here on the channel already, so make sure you guys do check that out in my previous video. But as you guys can see, he received some pins, which is rather interesting. The Fortnite case, I can't remember exactly what this was for. He also received like a little record player with a remixed cassette, which I'll come on to in a moment. But interestingly, as you guys can maybe see by the logo here, it looks like we're going back in time, considering we've got the rewind icon there, if you will. So that is really interesting. So recently, Fortnite have actually put out a second post in the last few hours or so. As you guys can see, rewind, rewind, rewind. But if you play this video, it's only 5 seconds long. So that is really interesting. So I'm assuming there's probably going to be some audio going on in the background there, which we may have to decrypt at some point. But as you guys can see, if you really slow this down, you can actually see some rather interesting skins that may look familiar to you guys. So I'm just going to put this down all the way down to quarter speed, because it is quite quick. So we've got Tape 8, Rewind, Source Test, Fortnite Remix Chapter 2. So as you guys can see, we've got a couple of interesting returning skins. We've got TNTina, we've got this rather interesting skin, which appears to be Chaos Agent and something else put together. So that's really interesting. We've got the 8-ball skin that's going to be returning as well. I've got a shot here of, I think if not mistaken, a few interesting skins that we got from the very start of Chapter 2's trailer. So that's really interesting. TNTina flying in on her rocket glider there. I've got the 8. I think that's one of the Shadow Agent skins. I'm not 100% sure, but you've got the shark in the bottom of your screen right there. I've got a few skins fishing in the water as well. So that's really interesting. But if you guys scroll down, they put out further videos. Just see if I can locate the official ones. Here we go. I'm just quickly show you this one. This is tape B. So that is something similar. So I'm just going to put this down to quarter speed. Just turn off the audio here. But as you guys can see, Fortnite Remix Chapter 2 once again. This time we've got, I think we've got, what's this? We've got various other skins that were showcased within Chapter 2 as Steamy Stacks there. I've got another Chaos Agent skin put together with some various other skins as well. Very interesting. Shot here of I can never remember each one's name, but that is really interesting to think about there, guys. I think we've got several other videos to react to as well. So if you guys take a look at this rather interesting one, this is tape C, I understand. So with that one, it looks like we've got some returning features in the Fortnite lobby. Now, I'm just going to quickly show you this again. So Fortnite Remix Chapter 2. So as you guys can see, some of you may remember this rather interesting portion of a trailer that actually got featured during Chapter 2. Featuring, we've got Midas, Meowscles, we've got a Agent Peely if I'm not mistaken. We've got Lynx on the left hand side there. Various other skins alongside as well. But some people may remember, if you think all the way back to Chapter 2, if I'm not mistaken, it may be Season 2 or Season 3, there was an area in the actual lobby where it all became like 3D. We got to see Deadpool for the first time, which I think was hiding in one of the vents, if I'm thinking of the correct season. But that's really interesting to think about here, guys. I'll just see if I can find the exact moment. Here we go. So as you guys can see, if you remember, Deadpool was actually hanging out in this little vent in the back right corner here. They were all hanging around a 3D challenge table. This way you could view all your quests from back in the day. Very, very interesting stuff here, guys. Keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of that in the comments box down below. Now, just to touch back on these real life items promoted in Fortnite, you will also notice there was a cassette and a cassette player. So the cassette basically had music that was playing in the background that was basically put together by Marshmallow. Now, if you guys look back at this blog post that we got, it does actually mention this rather interesting piece of text. And wait, did Marshmallow combine with Raven from Monster Mashup? When Fortnite Mess 2024 nears its end, Rave Mellow, which I think is going to be this character's name, will enter the shop to remind you Fortnite Mess is only the beginning of the end of year party. Now, if you guys think back to this, this image was found in the in-game files for Rave Mellow, which is a Raven Marshmallow skins put together essentially. So that's really interesting. But he will be prominently part of this live event. Now, this live event is rumoured to be going down at Restored Reels in the current Fortnite map, which has had all of its Halloween decorations removed. I think I've got some gameplay here for you guys, so make sure you guys check this out on screen. But as you guys can see, there's only one rift beacon, which is primarily more or less in the centre, just outside the stage area. Again, all of the Halloween decorations has all been removed from the big screen, so it looks like the big screen at Restored Reels is where this live event is going to be going down. So that's really interesting to take note of here. So apparently, Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, is developing some sort of teleporter, if you will, that's going to be basically taking us back, essentially, to the the Remix Chapter 2 map. So that's really interesting to think about there. There were rumours to suggest that if you think back to I think it was Chapter 2 map, if I'm not mistaken, but there was actually a little hidden challenge where there was like a green spaceship. This was an alternative, but I'm not sure which one they're going ahead with at this present moment in time. But there was another rumour to suggest that if you think back, that green, there was like a green side Easter egg that was back in the day. I'll show you guys on screen what I was referring to. But as you guys are currently seeing on screen, You may remember this challenge where you had to collect parts that were removed from this rather interesting spaceship. And this ship, which belonged to one of the characters back in the day, which was little known at the time, shot up into the sky and we never saw it again. So that's really interesting to think about there, guys. And just to confirm everything is all legit, as you guys can see, this was in part of the package or part of the parcel. But if you look on the back of one of these items, you can see we've got the butterfly rift, and on the back of the cassette it looks like it says Mix by Marshmallow. So we can assume, or almost be certain on the fact that Marshmallow will have some sort of performance during the live event. So I want to know what you guys' views and thoughts of this. Let me know in the comments box down below. I'm keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are. You will also notice that Venom and, or beg your pardon, She-Venom and this other interesting skin, I think it's in the item shop at this present moment in time as part of the Symbiotes bundle. So this is really interesting. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this. So we've got She-Venom and Agony. So if you do decide to purchase anything within the item shop, make sure you guys use code DeathMonkey1992. It does disappear after every 2 weeks, so make sure you guys keep putting that back in. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace out.